What's good? Third Isaiah back. This is going to be a really important video. Today, I want to talk about the spiritual community and just spirituality in general. You know, I started my spiritual journey about 2 years ago, 2018, and I didn't even realize I was going through like an awakening in 2018. 2019, I was actually like learning and understanding, just really like opening my mind up to it. 2020, I used all my knowledge from the past 2 years and just really applied it. And you know what I've just started to notice within just spirituality and the spiritual community is just that it's starting to become like a religion, or as I see, like people are really taking this as a religion now. And I don't really understand that. Like I see always comments and people videos and lists of, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta meditate, you gotta eat clean, you gotta no fat, you have to. If you're not spiritual. And that's not spirituality. Like, this is not a religion. I thought spirituality was like the opposite of religion, you know what I mean? Like, it's becoming more and more mainstream. Spirituality is just popular right now. I understand people raising their consciousness, but you got to remember, like, it's going to be a lot of stuff, a lot of info, a lot of false info that's going around within this community. Spirituality, I thought it was supposed to be your own thing. Like, this is supposed to describe your own experience. You sharing what your practices and you do, it's all you. It may be like, you shouldn't let it be influenced so much to other people, Like, this is supposed to be your own truth. Everything you do, this is not just because somebody says, if you don't meditate for 2 hours or if you don't meditate 15 minutes a day, you're not spiritual. Who are you to tell me I'm not spiritual? Like, who are you to tell me I'm not woke or whatever? That's not the point. We're all doing different things. Everybody's experience is 100% different than mine. My experience, you're supposed to take from my experience and, like, gain the knowledge from my experience, apply it to yours. If it don't work, it's not meant for you. I just constantly see like so much division within this spiritual community. Like, just people, just all these claims of what's real, what's not, like what's negative, all the negative, the division, like like what happened? Like, I thought this was supposed to be like spirituality. I thought this was supposed to be great. This is supposed to be your own experience. It's like a big psychedelic trip. We're not supposed to judge. We're not supposed to, just make this just big gap within the community. Like, I'm just really like steering away from all that. Like, YouTube is just so much right now. Like, it's so many channels being made, info put out there. It could get overwhelming too a lot. Just like, man, sometimes I suggest people just take their time away and just get off of YouTube completely too. Social media, YouTube. Just really just research yourself. All this stuff these other YouTubers make, we don't know 100% of that. They don't even know 100%. We all still trying to find the truth out here. We still in the matrix. We don't know 100% what's happening, what's really going on, So I just ask, like, everybody just, like, really, well, I don't even ask. Honestly, like, for me, I just want to stop watching YouTube for a good minute, off of all social media, just completely, and just really, like, get all the info from me, all this info, all the knowledge from me. What do I know, What can I do? What can I do to get, what can I do to accelerate my spiritual growth, It could just be hindered and influenced by so many other external forces. Spirituality, it should be your own definition. It shouldn't be defined by nobody else. It shouldn't be defined. I always see those long lists on YouTube videos at the comment section of how to raise your vibration. Those tips, they're good, they're true, for them. But it may not be true for you. Like, other things may raise your vibration. Like, for me, music raises my vibration, but that may not raise such and such vibration or whatever. Eating unhealthy, all that, certain food, like, it's just, man, like, you could just get lost in all this information and then you just forget about the info about yourself. All the info you learn about spirituality, try to take that and put all that info to learn about you. Do you really know who you are? 100%. Do you really know? Do any of us really know what we're here for and what we are? Do we? That's my point in spirituality, to really find out who I am and just to really, like, understand this whole reality, because it's just all crazy. Like, I still, like, sometimes I just look back and I'm just like, man, like, everything that can happen, possibilities in this reality, just everything, it's just all like real wild to me. I don't really understand most of it, but I'm just, accepting all the beauty of it, the bad, the beauty in the bad, the good, just everything about this reality is just, it's honestly, I can't explain, nobody can explain it. It's just real, real crazy. There's a lot of fear being pushed on within this spiritual community with whole December 21st and heard some on October 23rd, and like, just imagine if YouTube wasn't here, would people still be scared or whatever? That's not the case. But it's even fear tactics within the spiritual community. And you got to realize, with all this stuff going on, whoever the creator is, like, they know, or whoever higher ups, they knew all this was going to happen. So we're literally like, we're just like pawns. Like they say, the spiritual community sit back and watch it. But all this was meant to happen in the first place. You got to think about it. If a creator made all this, he knew all this was about to happen. Everything that's happening right now, all this is just, it's just a scheme, Appreciate the community for, like, giving a heads up or whatever, or just spreading their info on it. But all this was just, it's like a plan. We just supposed to sit back and watch the show. But at first, I'm not even gonna lie, like, hearing about all that December 21st, it, like, I mean, it had me a little, like, I was just like, whoa, I couldn't even, like, I didn't know what to think. But now I'm not even, like, I don't really even care. I treat every other day as if it was the same. Well, not as if it was the same. I treat every other day like it's just one day. Like, today, tomorrow don't exist. Yesterday don't exist. Right now, today only exists. So what? If it does go out December 21st, I'm still going to be doing, trying to improve that day, trying to improve each and every day. I don't care what day it is, until I'm not breathing no more, until this experience ends and on to the next one. I'm going to still keep trying to strive and be better each and every day, and try to just learn as much as I can while I'm here. Look at the fake clouds. Look, they going. Look. Wow, you see that? Yeah, man. Spirituality, like, I just remember, like, just first learning about it. It was just so amazing, And, like, as I'm older, it's almost like I went through. It's like you go through more than just one spiritual journey or awakening. Like, I can compare from 2 years ago how I was thinking, and then even last year, and even now. Like, it's almost like it's 3 different people. Like, it never ends until, I guess, your last. Even in the afterlife, it probably never ends. It's just, I don't know. It was just so much. Like, I'm still. It's a never-ending experience. Like, I'm constantly still learning about stuff. New things is just happening. I just, like, slowly, like, almost steering away from the whole spiritual community, because I get influenced. So, like, it's so easy to get influenced and start believing certain things about certain things. But I don't know. I just gotta, my own thing, basically. Just do my own. Spirituality should be everybody's own thing. You don't have to meditate for an hour. You don't have to eat healthy. It's all you. It's your experience. It's all what you want to do. What is spirituality to you? That's the question. What is it to you? You got to answer that. I can't answer it for you. I can answer spirituality for me. But you, it shouldn't be influenced by nobody else. And even then, who am I to tell you? You do your own thing. I'm going to do what I'm going to do in spirituality, and you supposed to do what you going to do in spirituality. I guess that's like a little bit of all I got for now. Watch, once again, when I finish editing the video, I'll be like, man, I forgot. If I forgot something I wanted to say, I'll probably, like, squeeze it in the video. But, it's Earth. Like, this reality is just crazy. Nothing's ever promised in this reality. Every day is not promised. So treat every day like it's your last. Every day. We always hear the quote. We hear it so much that it's become cliche now. But just treat today like no tomorrow. You feel me? But I think that's all I got a little bit to say. You know, I hope the spiritual community, you know, just improve, or like it just doesn't get I wouldn't even say oversaturated. I just say I hope it doesn't get ruined, because the way it's going is just I don't know. I'm really like steering away from it. I'm gonna just honestly just go on YouTube just to post. Other than that, the only thing I'm using YouTube for is probably just like tutorials on how to do things or whatever, if I need some info on something. Outside of that, like as far as spirituality goes, I might just be off of YouTube for now, because I just want to have my own influence. I don't want to be influenced by nobody else anymore. That's just for now. Watch a few more months or whatever, I'm having another spiritual awakening, you know. But all right, I think that's it for now. I have some more videos soon. Watch the rest of the videos on the channel. Third Isaiah out.